We are officially 3 days away from the NFL draft of 2026. Waiting for shit to go down at number 7. There's so many things going on. And then it's just like, man, we got to find ways to talk about the same thing we've been talking about for the last 2.5, 3 months. So we finally get down to hear this sound right here. So without further ado, let's just get straight to it.
Man. Check out Off the Bench anytime you get a chance. Hey, Off the Bench is 89. Check it out.
What up, what's good, what's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 1,000 subs, so before we go any further, help your boy out, do a quick little thing, hit that like, hit that comment section, tell me what you think of the topics that we're going to be talking about today, hit the subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next on Off the Bench. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest here today, so let's get straight to that real quick. Starting off, creeping up at 22,000 subs on YouTube. He is a quarter of the Commander Kings, the most respectful, disrespectful motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Never afraid to ramble like a TI is. Shout out to Gabe. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the homeboy, Rio motherfucking Robinson. What's good, my guy? I'll mute you right there. My bad.
My boy, I got theme music. I'm hyped right now. You got the change playing. It's draft week, man. I'm feeling fantastic right now. How you doing, Big Herb?
I'm good, bro. I mean, like I said before we started the show, man, it's just y'all just keep on bringing up the same shit we done seen over and over and over. But man, it's a pleasure to have you on, my guy. Like we always do. We make sure we give our guests their flowers, man. It's a pleasure to have you on. Always funny as hell. Always be a straight shooter, man. We appreciate you for coming on the show today, man.
Always, man. I told you, hit me anytime you need me. We're 3 days away from the draft. Like you said, we just out here repackaging the same product over and over. We oversaturating the airwaves with the same product. But who knows? I wake up every day feeling differently about what we're doing at 7. So maybe you do get some new stuff today.
Yeah. Oh, shit. We got somebody in the comment section real quick. He says, happy 420 hype for the draft. I am too. Rio is too, man. Yeah. Shout out to those Snoop Dogg influencer smokers today. Shout out to Red, man.
Shout out
yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that we got to talk about. But for starters, homie, I got to get your thoughts on these new unis, man. So, I mean, they dropped it on April 15th. The whole entire trailer for it was, bar none, their best work. We just hope that they do the same thing for the schedule release. But man, it was phenomenal to see how it is. And I mean, we got the throwback originals that we had back in the Super Bowl eras, but then we got these black and burgundy and gold joints that was just French kiss, man. You gotta tell me, man, what you think about the whole entire units?
I'll start first. We already knew what the home and away uniforms were going to look like. As someone who is a big proponent and lover of the matte helmet, now that I've seen the gloss helmet, I get it. It's sweet. That joke looks good. That shit is going to glisten in the sunlight. But let's not even bury the lead here. The Hellraisers are the main character of the uniform change.
Yes.
Boy, them black. First of all, I like the battle blacks. They somehow managed to upgrade them joints. That shit looks good. Even the replica jerseys look good. And I'm not a replica jersey person. Even the screen print look good. I like when I was told that it was going to be a spear going through the W before we knew. I was very concerned about how that was going to turn out, and especially when you see that TJ Maxx crew neck and you see the bird on bird. It just was not presented to me the way that I needed to see the final product. But when you see it on a matte finish helmet, couldn't keep a burgundy matte helmet. We got a black matte helmet now. I love it. And it marries all of the uniforms together for everybody who had an issue with the Commanders' first uniforms having no uniformity between them, for lack of a better way of putting it. All three of these uniforms look like now, and that teaser they did where they had the white jerseys start bleeding into black jerseys, absolutely insane. I need to see them on actual players though, because Lawrence Cager modeling the uniforms was a choice. I thought it was magnificent. I thought it was J-Mac.
Too. I was like, why the hell is J-Mac the lead person on this?
But it's even crazier. They put a non-contributor to model the three uniform. Lawrence Cager is a hired model at this point.
Wow. No, because I'm looking at it from the standpoint, because I forget the name of the guy who's doing the whole entire, I guess you could say, the brand consulting type guy, the dude that worked for Chunky. What's his name?
Oh, our new team president, Mark Klaus.
Yeah, Mark Klaus. So he was basically, because I saw him on with the commander people. Shout out to Smoot, Command Center. Yeah. So they went ahead. He basically was saying he wants the jersey to be the main character. And I thought that was the best way to go. He's like, dude, we're not gonna make this any bigger than what it is. We're gonna go ahead and let the uniform be the main character. We're gonna go ahead and just let the uniform speak for itself. And that's the best way to go. I mean, I'm even looking at it for what you said as far as like putting it on that jersey, that not the jersey, the sweatsuit. I was like, this, it ain't hitting. And then when I seen it on that black, I was like,
that's the one.
Okay,
that's the one.
All right, we cooking with grease right now. And I mean, and it's just I was one of those guys who was just like, me personally over the years, and I mean, I'll even go as far as on the deep end as far as this with just like trailers releasing in that, because I'm a big Marvel guy.
Me too.
It's gotten to the point though, don't tell me shit. I don't want to know about the trailer. Don't do no trailer breakdowns in it. Yeah. I want to be surprised. So when your boy came out there and put that joint out like every 10 hours before the damn jersey release, I'm like, bruh, why? Don't stop. Like, but I mean, hey, everybody we at least got the but that's the Commanders putting that shit out there. They not gonna let a $1 billion company is not gonna not let you just, hey, here you go. You can go and put it out a couple hours.
That's a soft launch. They gotta warm people up. Hey, let's see what they feeling like before we drop these bad boys on you. That's what it was.
Exactly. And I mean, and shout out to them for I just feel like the whole entire Commanders front office is finally getting it right from what that bitch ass Daniel Snyder's been getting it done for the last 30 years, man. Thank you, Hog. It was the Harris Ownership Group. Thank you very much, because you've done wonders. But dude, so we got some shit to talk about as far as like with the first off, let's talk about the fact that today is the offseason workouts. And that's we've been waiting. We've been waiting for months and months and months. Since the last was the first weekend of January, we haven't really done shit when it comes to like actual activity. So it's good to see that we can actually come over there and have, it really ain't much to talk about other than just everybody meeting up, everybody working out, and possibly getting the plays in here and there. You finally get the offense coordinators and defense coordinators to come in and talk about, hey, this is what I want you in here. This is what I want you in here. We're just giving you the packages. Dude, I gotta ask, how you feeling about this whole entire situation?
I'm starving, bro. Like the offseason, this draft and uniform talk, it could only get us so far, bro. I'm watching other teams show up for work. I've been watching the Titans and the Ravens run wind sprints, run hills, and lift weights. I ain't never been this hype about seeing players run gassers, bro. I'm hyped to see Jaden in a t-shirt running around with his teammates lifting weights and shit, bro. I'm excited to see some of our new additions intermingling with the people that's already been on the roster, and I can't wait till the rookies mix in with them. I'm excited for this because after the draft, it gets bleak. it gets bleak out here until training camp. So OTAs, mandatory mini camp, that's all we got after the draft.
Man, look here. And I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this, man, because I am dreading, not even as a content creator, just a fan of football. I am dreading that third, what's the name, OTAs, after the mandatory ones, and then everybody goes on that break. There is nothing to talk about, but
at all,
because basketball will be over by then. You're living off of baseball, and I like baseball, but it's not like the Nats got to be good in order for me to just like. And I don't watch golf. I don't watch tennis. I'm just like, nigga, I need something. And I mean, so that I'm dreading that bleak, that little dead period. But at the same time, it's also like, man, we got something to talk about with these OTAs. Hopefully, we can get a Brandon Ayuk release around that time because what the hell? And give us something to talk about. As content creators, we need something to talk about at some point. Not just about like, oh, who's the greatest commander? Who's the this, that?
Yeah, you got to start getting creative with it. You got to start pulling it out. Top 5 players to produce in 2026. Worst 5 moments as a Commanders fan in my lifetime. You start coming up with random shit. Top 10 things I want at the new stadium that ain't coming out till 2030. You just got to get creative with it. Ayuk family feeding. Ayuk news would feed families if it came out during that day.
Man, look, it'll be like the Brett Favre return watch. We can sit there and come back and talk about this shit for like 10 weeks and shit, and then the season ain't even starting yet. So, we're going to the comment section real quick. What's his name? TMB says, Big Herb, Rio, what's up? I won't mind. Jordan Tyson. Oh yeah, we in the hell race. Jordan Tyson. Oh, we gonna get to that real quick because you got the homie going out there in the what's his name, having his workouts. Hold on, say yeah, that leak had me crashing out. But no, man. But so going into the next topic, man, we got some. During those workouts that Jaden had with Terry, man, he looked like he was doing some slot work. And it looks like he could possibly be pulling off the Larry Fitzgerald route, being, I'm up in age, but damn it, I still got game. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on Terry potentially playing in the slot this year and extending his career, man?
I don't think Terry's moving to some part-time role in the slot or even full-time just yet. But what you're going to see more in this offense is David Blau manufacture ways to get Terry more targets, because as your number one receiver, it's blasphemous to have him go out there and get 4 targets in a game, to get 5 targets in a game. You're paying him like the number one. He is our number one. Treat him like the number one. And the best guys in the league, they line up on the right side, they line up on the left side, they line up in the slot. Any way you can get them the football, you do it. You brought up Larry Fitzgerald. I don't think Terry's quite Larry Fitzgerald, but you know how he extended his career? He took his big ass to the slot, and he had 5 straight productive 1,000-yard seasons in the slot. And I expect us to draft a receiver with one of our first 2 picks. As we currently sit here, I think we're going receiver at 7 right now on Monday. Villains could change by Thursday, but David Blau, he made it an effort to come out and say, I'm targeting Terry 10 times a week. I think the team is going to do so. So I expect more creative ways to get 17 some touches. And he looks like he's in the best shape of his career right now. So I'm excited. I'm glad to see him working. And this is the first full offseason he gets with Jaden Daniels in these 3 years. So I'm excited to see what this looks like this year, because they sleeping on you, Terry. I've seen projections and futures that got Terry at 924 yards this year.
And I'm placing my bet on that, by the way, because I just got the app the other day. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make that money because he's definitely gonna hit that 1,000. I don't give a fuck if it's 1,001. As long as you crack that damn, give me my money. That's all I care about. But no, honestly, man, I really think that this is gonna be a productive year, regardless of what it is. Seeing that the fact that Blau said that he's going to be at least targeted 10 times. I'm sitting there like, damn it. We got one of the top receivers in the league, and then you're only giving him like 4 or 5 targets a game. That's blasphemous. And we know
he's the notorious slow starter. He's a notorious slow starter. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
We got.
I don't want him out here just one. I don't want him having saying like, yeah, I'm out here running wind sprints again. Like that shit was embarrassing. So I mean, it's just like, yeah, but one other receiver that we definitely need to talk about is Jordan Tyson, who could possibly be coming in at 7 because he had his workouts the other day, and damn it, he looked good. That boy looked good. I mean, we already know he's the best prospect at receiver coming in this year. But damn it, he looked good. I mean, we need to make sure that injuries is gonna be in check. But dog, you just said that you was seeing him going to what's the name? He might be going at number 7. Give me your thoughts, bro.
I would love Jordan Tyson to go at number 7. I hate that. I feel like the team would take Carnell Tate over him, but Jordan Tyson's always been wide receiver 1 in this class. Nothing on the field, there's no really debates to it. He's the most productive. He's the only real X prototype boundary number 1 receiver of the top 3 guys. I love Mekhi Lemon as well. I like Carnell Tate. Don't love him. I think the team takes Carnell Tate, by the way. We're going to get to that a little bit later on, but Jordan Tyson's been this, bro. Even before we saw the clip of him jumping 1,000,000 feet in the air, catching the ball and running a whip route, and he sinks into his route like a damn slot receiver. Jordan Tyson's been this, bro. My boy Jalen, he's been one of the earliest ones on it. But me and him and there are a few of us brave folks out there that have been trying to tell y'all, when he's on the football field, nothing in this class looks like that. The movement skill, when you see the way he gets in and out of his breaks, the way he jumps up, the way he attacks the football, and how productive he was, his best football has taken place after the serious knee injury, which was in 2022. A collarbone is a collarbone. Bones break, bones heal. Not tripping off of that. Even with the hamstring this year, he was playing on that shit, bro. He was out there limping and still going up in Moss and Dew. He was out there catching touchdowns and limping in the end zone this year. People are questioning his toughness. He's playing through these things, but now he's going to be in an NFL medical staff with regular treatment, and they do things better than they do in college. So I think he's going to be an absolute hooper in the league. I'm praying he doesn't go to the New York Giants. Chiefs, come up and get him. Somebody, Chiefs, Browns, somebody take him in the AFC. Keep him out of my division unless he's a Washington Commander. I would take Tyson at 7 if Love and Styles and Downs are off the board. I would do it. I don't think the team would, though. I think the team would take the Ohio State kid.
Good. Most definitely. Shout out to Stunner, by the way. We got to go ahead and bring this up because I'm just, man, I gotta ask you, dog, because we've been talking about this for like the last couple weeks and everything, especially with the homicide situation with Ruben Bain, man. So is he still worthy of being the commander, having that commander tag on him? Because I mean, it's an unfortunate situation. I think it was bullshit putting it out 10 days before the whole entire draft. I mean, the family, my condolences once again to them, but don't put this shit out there. That's some bitch assness. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If the shit was not put out there right before when it happened or during the combine, why put this shit out there? We know the reason why, because they want somebody wants his draft stock to drop so they could potentially pick him up at whoever maybe at like 20 or as a motherfucker. And I mean, but at the same time, it's just like, dude, come on, man. It's unfortunate what happened. He's already had the charges dropped. He's not getting in trouble. The family has already made peace with him. Move the fuck on.
No, you want to make it even. The second he gets drafted, as soon as he walks across that stage and they put that microphone in his face, you know how they do with black boy drama, bro. They're gonna throw that shit right in his face. Ruben, congratulations on being selected with the blank pick of the draft. You had a motor incident that killed a 22-year-old girl. Like, they're not even gonna let him enjoy his moment, bro. They love that black man drama, bro.
Is what's that Mika Combs, not Mina Combs, the other lady that's on ESPN that always be like, he was drafted at number 3, but he also was involved in the murder stuff such as Like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, come on,
I feel for Carnell Tate because when he gets taken, they're going to jump right to that his mother was killed in a drive-by shooting and he's from the hood. They're going to go right into. He's not even going to get a chance to let his draft stock. Like, he's not even get a chance to enjoy his moment before they throw that in. Yo, why do they do that shit? They got to stop that shit. Bro.
It's bitch assness, man. It's just like, dog, come on. We have to do better than this. But before we go deep diving into the whole entire draft, we got to talk about our sponsors real quick. So shout out to W.
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to w.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
Shout out to Dub. W. Make sure you secure the dub with W. Get the 10% off on the website with the promo code ODBHTTC. So the main reason why we brought this homie in here, the homie Rio in here today, man, we got to talk about the draft.
Yeah.
But I saw that last week on Commander Kings, you guys were talking about drafting scenarios with the NFC East. So, and by the way, shout out to Ed, because he was like, fuck no. I don't want anything to do with any person in the NFC East. I have been traumatized with seeing the Eagles just bringing their rookies to the Hall of Fame. No, not the Hall of Fame. What's his name? The Super Bowl, making plays. I don't want none of that shit. I don't disagree. I understand. But also, man, I saw y'all was talking, you and Louis T, shout out to the homie, and Rico. I realized that you guys put out this whole entire situation saying as far as like with Dallas having these 2 picks at 12 and 20, making a move to the front. And when I saw that, it just so happened I was at work and my coworker was looking at that. He was like, "So what you gonna do? You gonna give up that draft spot for number 7?" And I was like, "Well, what you gonna give up?" And this was a situation that he said, like, he's like, "So what do you want her?" I said, "You know what? For number 7, and I need your opinion on this. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. Chat, tell me what you think about this draft scenario. If you give me the crash out that you still put the franchise tag on, and your number 1 next year, I might be inclined to make that switch because we got a wide receiver who's solidified in the league. We got next year's draft is going to be phenomenal, and I mean, this might be one of the biggest drafts ever as far as potential wise. And I mean, shit, we got a receiver for the next couple of years, and we got the bread to sign him up. So, what do you think as far as getting that trade?
So you're saying we're giving up 7 for Pickens in a first next year?
Yep.
So they're one of their first next year in Pickens in. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know why Dallas would do that. So that would mean Dallas would have 7, 12, and 20. Is that what you're saying?
But they gotta find another receiver because they back at square one.
7, 12.
It cripples their receiving core.
Dude,
it cripples their receiving core, but also you're giving them number 7. It's something to think about. I ain't saying, hey, go ahead and make the trade, but I'm also like, you got the potential of next year's draft, and you got the number 1. You got your number 1 receiver at this point with George Pickens and Terry McLaurin.
Yep.
So, also, if people in the chat, tell me what you think, man. Is that crazy work? You make the pick, you say fuck no. So,
I'm picking up
man.
the phone. I'm picking up the phone in that scenario. I'm not gonna lie. I'm picking up the phone because De'Ami Brown and Luke McCaffrey and Traylon Burks are my number 2 receiver right now. One of the, you could put them all together and make one person, and they still not my number 2 receiver right now. So, but man, I think I can't allow Dallas having 7, 12, and 20. Like, we got to pick swap it as well. We got to pick swap 7 and 12. And I need a first round pick still this year, but it's George Pickens. I'm not going to act like that wouldn't be like the most talented receiver we've had in a very, very long time. I think I'm willing to have those conversations if that was a thing in this hypothetical situation. They just would just draft Tyson and they would be right back. They'd be good, right back good to go.
So they said Dallas got to give me 12 and Pickens to move up. And they got another person in the chat says, I need 12 and 20 or 12 and Pickens in the second round 2027 NFC East tax. He put in the Sonny Weaver because I feel like it. So,
I feel like you got to put a little stake on it. You got to put a little NFC East stake on it.
Yeah, so, but man, I just wanted to give us something to talk about because we definitely got to get into the fact that what the fuck, Cincinnati? You went ahead and traded for Dexter Lawrence.
God. Oh,
here's the thing. I don't mind you taking him out the NFC East, but goddamn it, the 10th pick in the draft, the 10th pick, that is fucking crazy to me. Like, not just the fact that, hey, you all right, so I know as far as stats wise, because I saw something talking about Deron Payne and Dexter Lawrence stats, and Deron had better stats. Yeah, fuck all that. Okay, we already know as far as when it comes down, Dexter Lawrence is the better defensive tackle. So let's stop that nonsense first. But I'm not tripping off of a high pick, but first, I mean, and not only that, I mean, they get to the 5th and the 10th pick.
It ain't just the first. Because if someone gave them in the 20s, I wouldn't be tripped. They gave him the 10th pick.
The 10th. So, and I mean, and okay, so shout out to Nightcap. I love those guys over there, but dudes, seeing what's his name, Ocho sitting there saying, "Man, we got the guy." Like, no, you didn't. You got fleeced. Don't get it twisted. I mean, Dexter Lawrence is a great defensive tackle, but he's not that. He's not Aaron Donald. He's not the guy that you know. He's not Darren. He's not Warren Sapp. He's not Chris Jones.
He's the best nose in the league, and a nose tackle has value, but not 10th pick. But this also could be indicative of how shit people think this draft is, because people think this draft is shit.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, this just killing me as far as this, because I'm sitting there like, bro, there's no fucking way that we was already tripping with the fact that Dallas could potentially move up in the draft to take number 6 with the Browns, and then all of a sudden it's just like, yo, this is probably the realest comment right here. That's a Madden franchise trade. So really, I mean, that's it really, and that's the craziest thing when you think about it. And it also says Dexter is good, but come on, the 10th pick, Burrow gonna get killed. They should have gave him an O-line. So, I mean, here's the thing. You had the potential O-lineman to be picked at 10. So, I mean, I don't know why. I mean, but it is what it is. That's Cincinnati being Cincinnati.
They probably don't love them, though. People don't love the top of this draft. The top of this draft, people are taking things you never see go in the top 10, because what choice do you have in this class? The best positional value is in the trash can right now in this draft.
It really is. And I mean, it's just like, what the hell is going on with this onside thing? So, but I got to ask you, man, because we literally been doing our work, just trying to figure out players from mid-February up until now. And I mean, I got to ask you, man, who is one player throughout the whole entire draft sequence that, whether it be first round, third round, fifth, sixth, whatever, who's a player that really grew on you, that you were like, you know what, this is the guy. We need to go ahead and get him.
Well, a receiver that I was low on going into the process, like after diving deeper into the situation, Jeremy Bernard from Alabama, he's a lot better than I thought he was. And I see why he's going to go in the second round. Probably we don't have a second round pick. So this is probably not a player that makes it to us at 71. But I can see Jeremy Bernard having a Chris Godwin when healthy type career. Like I can really see him. He could be a big slot. He could play on the outside. He's strong to the catch point. He's a good route runner. I see Jeremy Bernard not being too far off that KC Concepcion, Omar Cooper Jr., which is the next tier of receivers after the top three guys. That's a guy I would be really comfortable with drafting if we were in position to take him in the second or third round, if we somehow would acquire it too.
Most definitely. We got 34 people in the chat right now. Guys, put in the comment section who's one player that actually grew on you throughout the whole entire process of this whole entire draft situation. I'm gonna go ahead and give Rico and you a shout out for this one because I was unaware of him in the beginning, but after doing my research on him and really breaking it down, and because we got to give it up to Rico's guy, Zach Branch. Is somebody who has grown on me. Coming out, he was a 5-star receiver, went to USC. Then he goes over and transfers over to Georgia. He's a great punt returner, kickoff returner. Actually won the best, I forget the name of the actual award, but being the best returner in the nation in his freshman year, killing it over on returns in, in Georgia. Also going to having he'd be great at the slot. He was the number one there, but I mean they really wasn't using them the way that because due to what Rico said, they weren't using them enough. But I'm thinking if we could get in the third round and possibly pick up Zach Branch, I'm okay with that. He's one player that actually I'm like, damn, he actually does look pretty good out there. And I mean, we already got the punt returner solidified. We can have him as a kick returner solidified with the help of what's his name? Lukey coming out after his when his injury occurred. So I mean, I'm off Zach Branch coming on the scene, man. But
he got the commander tag. He got arrested over the weekend for doing absolutely nothing. He got arrested for nothing.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Santana Moss, man. I like Branch.
Yeah, I definitely do. I see it as well. But yeah, man. All right, so we got to get into the comedy part of the whole entire chat, man. So I mean, I have to ask you, man. I've looked at your streams over the years with the draft. We've had ultimate highs with JD, and then we had ultimate lows with your boy Forbes. What exactly would piss you the hell off in this draft day one? And I mean, give me the most, because like you said, I know you said as far as like earlier, you wouldn't, you're not gonna be really that mad because the where we're picking at, anything can happen, and we gonna potentially walk out with a very good draft pick. But what would piss you the hell off, man?
Oh, I got you. You're gonna see me, Jalen, Tate Todd, Zach Allen. You're gonna see us go crazy, little Rio. You're gonna see us wild out if we get there at pick 7 after we've had immaculate food and vibes all day. And they say, with the 7th pick in the 2026 NFL draft, the Washington Commanders select Vega Owane, guard, Penn State. I double dog dare Adam Peters to draft an interior lineman with the 7th pick or even in a trade back. I dare you to draft an interior lineman when we don't have receivers. We can use defensive playmaker. I dare you to do it, bro. You better not. You better not. There's no
he
way.
said he's driving an Ashburn right after this shit. Oh, but
He need to hear from me in person if he do that shit, bro. I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
There.
Because and this is I had this before the whole entire Cincinnati trade thing going on. Having Jeremiah Love, Sonny Styles, and everybody that we what's his name? Caleb Downs being taken off the board. And some strange fucking reason, we just trade back and we just don't get any of the top. Because I feel like we earned the right to be number 7. We really should have been at number 2 or number 5. Because I mean, the Giants winning again, winning that game, we've beaten the Giants and beaten the Eagles for nothing. Yeah, I'm still pissed off about that. But being in a situation where you had that and then you trade back, and it's just like we didn't get any of the blue chip players that we have. I'm not even going to front. I'd be pissed off if that happens. So, and yes, picking up an offensive lineman, interior offensive lineman at number 7 is fucking crazy because we got we got arguably one of the top 5 offensive lines in the league, and you're gonna go ahead and get somebody who you can't get in the later rounds. It's crazy to me. But,
and Vega good.
Man,
Vega's a really good offensive line prospect, but center is the only question we have on this line right now, and we're not taking that in the first round. So what are we even doing?
Yeah, it's just it doesn't make sense.
Look,
I would
Drake made AJ Brown. Bo Nix just got Jalen Waddle, and Caleb Williams has had a tight end drafted in the first round, a wide receiver drafted in the first round, and Luther Burden added since being drafted by his team. At what point do we give Jaden more than Terry McLaurin?
Exactly. And I mean, and I'll even go as far as this. If we fuck around and get Jordan Love, number 1, I see you singing the What Is Love. I gotta put this out there. You gotta use also give LL Cool J a shout out with this one. I need love. So I mean that definitely, but I'm also looking at it from the standpoint of this. If you get somebody like a Love, automatically he's your second best receiver. You could possibly pick up another receiver at 71. Or you can go if you truly feel that Jordan Tyson is healthy, I'm okay with that. I've come around because I've been the same person jumping out there saying I don't want Carnell Tate because he's a number 2, and I don't want to draft a slot receiver with Crash Out over here looking in the camera, Lemon looking like this and everything. I just didn't want to. He's official. He's going to get 90 receptions. I'm looking at positional draft. What's the name? Value. Would you pick it like if that's the case? I need you to play outside. I don't know how you're gonna play outside. I know you're gonna kill it inside, but I mean, it's just I need to know what you could do. Not only playing the other positions at receiver, but dude, it's been great having you on. And before we go, I have to ask you, man, how's your Hornside draft day gonna be? Day experience from when you open up your eyes, look into the sun, into the skies, and be like, it's a beautiful day. It's finally draft day. From that point on to the pick, what is going down with Rio? Tell me what's your schedule like that day, man?
So I'll probably wake up and post a final prediction for the pick at 7 video to get out off the early so I can be done with anything. Shit, I might go catch a matinee of the Michael Jackson movie just to start my draft day right. But I meet up with my boys. We meet and we spend the whole day. We take the draft very serious. We usually do like draft brunch or draft breakfast, and we're kicking it for the whole day. We're going to the grocery store, getting all the stuff. My boy Tay is on chef timing, bro. Like this dude has an elite, authentic jersey apron that he cooks in of the team. And this year he sent us the menu for draft day. We're doing chicken and waffles this year. Last year, it was
that's what I'm talking about.
This year it's chicken and waffle. We gather at my boy's house, and I'll probably start the stream around 6:45, 7 o'clock, because once the draft starts, since we're picking in the top 10, it's probably phones down for the most part. So I cannot wait. And my son will be joining us. So somewhere in there,
shout out to Lil Rio.
Getting Lil Rio from school. His first real draft where he knows prospects. He's watched some college football and he follows the team full time. So I'm excited to have him join me and my boys. I don't think there's anywhere where we're crashing out at the pick this year.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I've seen some shit happen. I mean, Forbes.
You can't disappoint me.
AP,
you can't disappoint me this year, AP. You can't do it this year, man. We on timing this year, AP. I already know. And I know what my prediction is as of today, and I'm braced for it, so I'm good to go.
Most definitely. I'm looking at it from this standpoint, because unfortunately, my homie's family member is not with us anymore. So I'm gonna go wake up, go pay respects to his family.
No,
After that, I'm gonna go ahead and I know that this movie really ain't it's bullshit, but it's a ritual, man. I gotta go ahead and watch Draft Day. Kevin Costner, shout out to the guy making because it's Sonny Weaver Jr. So I got to see that. It's a yearly tradition over in my place. I'm already called. I called off for the whole entire day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me some drinks and shout out to the crew who came through yesterday to watch WrestleMania because I still got drinks in the house. So I probably just need some wings and something to munch on later on because I got plenty of drinks over here. I'm going to go ahead and because we got the shout out to the fellas from Burgundy Breakdown. We gonna Rio. I'm sorry. What's the name?
Reedy and Z.
Reedy and Z. John and Juan. We also got shout out to the homie Gerard Beast. Gonna be jumping on the chat and everything. And my homie Rick from Gamma Blur is gonna be jumping on. We're gonna be having the whole entire what's the name draft party, draft reactions and everything. So that should be fun. And these guys haven't met my boy Rick yet, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Because there's definitely a lot to talk about. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that draft day. And even as far as like on that Saturday, I'm taking my son and my aunt to the draft party over on what's the name, the Harbor. So that's gonna be good. And just to get because I see what you're doing. And shout out to you being a great dad that you are. Going ahead and bringing little Rio on. My son's 12. He's not officially there yet. He's a Commander fan. My neighbor's a Giants fan, so he always gives us shit, and we just come back and say like, "Well, beat us then," because you haven't in the last 4 games.
Boom! Just tell them boom.
Just go quiet.
Boom!
They go quiet. So I mean, it's always good to talk about that, man. But no, Rio, man, it's been a pleasure having you on, man. I know you got some other shows that you're gonna be doing tonight, man. Tell everybody where they can find you, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Rio _Robinson 91 on social media and shows Rambling with Rio. It's the Rio Robinson YouTube channel. Hey, no matter who you are, I'm doing a call-in show Wednesday afternoon. I'm gonna drop the link, line it up, and everybody make your prediction for who the pick at 7 is going to be. I'm giving you 30 to 45 seconds. I'm pretty sure people will end up going closer to a minute. Tell me who this team is drafting at 7. Pull up to the channel and let's have a time, man. I'm trying to marathon it like I did for the uniforms the other day.
Man, look here. I ain't even gonna hold you. I sat there and did my my recap. As soon as I finished it, went on to your show. I was like, oh damn, Rio's talking about that shit. All right, bet. I gotta get back to bed because I'm tired and everything. I'm gonna get up and get ready for work later on. I pull up, and this nigga's still on there from the same one that morning. I was like, nigga, dude, like, no, shout out to you for that. I mean, and seeing the whole entire, like, getting first of all, the connections. I'm big on connection and networking. Shout out to you for that, dog, because that was phenomenal having everybody come on from dude that dropped the what's the name, the whole entire logo, the new logo, from dude walking in the middle of the store talking to random ass people. That was phenomenal, man. So yeah, shout out to Reese. Shout out to everybody who jumped on Stunner. Jumped on the show, pause, because that didn't come out right. So I mean, but yeah, they came onto the show and with Rio, phenomenal broadcasting, dude. I mean, this gave me the same energy of the playoff win against the what's the name,
Lions.
against the
Lions.
Oh man, and dude, hold on. You gotta go ahead. I know we don't play the Lions this year, but dude, I gotta say, because I didn't tell you about that last time. That whole entire exchange with the Lions and then talking all that shit, and then all of a sudden, yeah, Woodward, yeah, that shout out to Woodward, but it was definitely, yeah, y'all gotta run that back at some point, at some point, man. If we play them,
anytime
if we play them,
we'll be linking up. Yeah,
most definitely. But no, shout out to everybody in the chat. What's the name? It's phenomenal having you on, bro. I appreciate you more and more. We definitely got to run this back at some point, probably right before the I say training camp around that time. So because I'm definitely going to go to training camp this year. So everybody, appreciate you guys for tuning in. As we always do every time, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.
The Commanders.
Commanders.